there is a sickness that goes through most gamers, and it's come to me. Custom keyboarding. I'm in danger. Before I go on and explain this entire mess of a life that is me, don't forget to like the video if you like the video and subscribe to the channel. Also, link down below to the merch store. Get my merch. Great hats, great shirts, even better sweaters. So I've been wanting to make my own custom keyboard for like the last few months. Finally, I decided to pull the trigger. But I wanted to get a switch that I really enjoyed. So I wanted to try multiple switches. I've tried Gateron Kales and Cherry Browns. So I didn't hate them, but I wanted a different one. Preferably, I wanted the most silent one I could get. So, me being me, I went onto the Amazon and looked to see if there was something called a switch tester, forgetting that I watch other YouTubers and I'd seen this before. This is from a site called KBD Fans. They make this to give you a very big selection on switches in case you want to do what I'm about to be doing, and give you a 72, I think this is 64, close, options on key switches, from clicky to tactile, linear, to low actuation point to a high actuation point. Actuation point's how many grams of pressure or weight that you have to put down on a key before it travels from the keyboard to the computer and appears on the screen as either a letter or, in some cases for most gamers, an action on the screen. So, to beat around the bush, and I'm going to show you how each one of these sounds in here in a second. I chose the Alias 100G, so 100 grams. It's very silent. I actually love it. After I figured it out, I went on Discord. I occasionally roam Discord when I'm needing some help or some advice on subjects I'm not particularly knowledgeable on. When I mentioned I wanted the Alias 100Gs, they mentioned my hand might not be able to deal with the high actuation point. It might cramp up for a bit if I'm not used to that. So they mentioned a different switch, which is what I'm going with now, because I do take advice when it's given to me by someone that's significantly smarter on it than I am. I went with the Silent Alpaca Linears because I'm told they are as silent as you can get, with a lower actuation point at 62 grams. They also helped me choose out the case and helped me find, and I'm very happy he did this for me. He helped me choose a entry case / PCB for this that is already put together. That way I don't have to do as much, but it's done in a way that he and I both trust is done well. It's by Novel Keys. This is their NK65 entry edition. I'm going with the blue due to a friend and I just choosing it. They don't have the aluminum one in stock right now, which I didn't want anyways. I'm going to go with their polycarbonate case because I wanted a little bit of a lighter one. By the way, I'm going to use those Alias 100 grams for a secondary keyboard, most likely. We're not going to do that till after this first one, though. I haven't chosen the keys yet, but I'm close. I mean the keycaps, but case, PCB, done. Switches, done. I just have to choose on some keycaps, and that's apparently harder than I thought it would be. Who would think that blue keycaps would be so hard to find in the right size, because I want a 65% keyboard still. But let's get on to that sound test. All right, so I showed you guys how they all sound. Again, it's preference. There were a couple of keys that did get my attention. The Kale Box Burnt Orange, not a bad key. The Alias 100 just really got that silent going. The Cherry Silent Black was amazing. The guy who also mentioned that I would like the Silent Alpacas also mentioned he uses Telios, which is on here as 67 grams. That's their out of the box one. He uses them at 150 grams because he likes it to have a bigger actuation, and he's just used to that. He does have like several keyboards, and I understand that. When you get into this, it's really difficult not to be thinking about other options. It's a lot like when I've now started to get into D&D. I've made 8 characters now. I've just got a knack for this kind of stuff. I like picking out stuff and putting it together and making it. Not as good with like the artsy craftsy stuff. So I am going to be lubing my own switches. I just ordered the lube today. It should be here tomorrow. I don't know how that's going to go. I am going to, God, this still sounds wrong, get a lube station and just go from there. I'm not going to actually lube the switches until I get everything together. That way I can just do it all at one day or two, depending on how long it takes. I imagine it won't take too long, considering I already have, in this case, I'm going to say half the battle already done for me with them, with Novel Keys already putting the PCB, the key case, and also the stabilizers all together for me. Really, this is an awesome thing they have here for an entry edition, just having it ready to go for you, and including dampeners, a USB-C cable, a carry case. It does come with VIA. This allows you to format what key is where, and also to program RGB, you know, the most important part of gaming. Helps get you that extra frame rate. I am also looking to get a wrist rest. I want a blue one, which is a problem apparently because blue is sold out on most places, or they're extremely expensive. It's killing me. It's straight just killing me. I am going to do a video on all of this, putting it all together and then showing it all to you guys after it's all done. So do get subscribed for that. You are not going to want to miss me putting together my first custom keyboard. And I mean full custom keyboard. You will not want to miss that. It's going to be very exciting. And I'm sure a bunch of people are going to get very angry at me because I'm going to do something wrong. It's inevitable. It's the life of a YouTuber. You're going to do something wrong. That's kind of the problem when you're living your life on social media. It's a thing. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like the video if you liked the video and subscribe to the channel. Also, don't forget, link down below for my merch store. Again, great hats, great shirts, great sweatshirts, and great desk masks, by the way. I cannot explain to you how much I love this desk mat. I do have the new one coming. Everything in shipping is currently just taking a little bit longer, so it'll get here when it gets here. But guys, if you enjoyed this video, how about you guys go check out when I customized the Z15 EVGA keyboard. That was actually a really great keyboard, and I do enjoy the Kale Brown switches, I think they were. Especially with those crystal clear keycaps that made the RGB sparkle. It just made it so immensely gaudy. Thanks again for tuning in. Have a good day.